Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine and Ramazan Mubarak. You can see you. Okay.
Ramzan Mubarak.
Yeah, Ramzan Mubarak everyone.
I hope you have a nice day.
Yes, and I hope you're fasting as well. And even if you're not, तो आपको पता है कि हम रोज़े में कोई भी अच्छा काम करें in Ramadan, so we get all the rewards for those little tiny things that we do. तो जो भी अच्छा काम हो उसमें सवाब मिलता है. So even if you're not fasting, that's okay, but you can definitely do some good deeds. Okay.
Like you can just even take small checks and then write good deeds and pick one check daily.
Yes, that's what you can do. Okay, so today we are going to read something very special, and that is
something related to Ramzan.
Yes, and that is
how to be a good child.
How to be a good child. I'm sure you all are really good children, and Vanya is a good child as well. But still we need to read and revise that what do we need to do.
And we have to do our homework daily.
Yes. Okay, so this book is by Right Way Publications, and these are the Etiquettes and Manners series. And these are really good books. So we're going to read this for you. It has got different things that we're going to read about, which will help us to be really good children. Okay. So number one thing that's very important is get enough sleep. Okay. स्लीप पूरी करना, आपकी नींद पूरी करना बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. एंड वी आर गोइंग टू रीड कि अगर आप प्रॉपर स्लीप नहीं लेंगे, सो व्हाट्स गोइंग टू हैपन. ओके, सो इट्स वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट टू टेक गुड नाइट स्लीप. ओके, सो नंबर वन पॉइंट, सी द बॉय इज स्लीपिंग पीसफुली.
I'm not coming.
Okay, you're here. Okay. So first point is get at least 8 hours of sleep each night. So you have to see कि आप किस टाइम पे सो रहे हैं और किस टाइम पे आपको उठना चाहिए. So for example, if you're sleeping at 9 o'clock at night, तो आप सुबह फजर के वक्त भी उठ सकते हैं easily. Okay, so it's actually better to sleep early and wake up early as well. Vanya is sleeping, and you know Vanya is an early riser. She always wakes up really early and she goes to sleep a little bit early as well. Okay. So number 2 point is when you get enough sleep, your body fights sickness. And this helps your body stay
strong.
Yes. हेल्दी एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग. तो अगर आपकी नींद पूरी नहीं होगी तो क्या होगा? हमारी बॉडी फाइट नहीं कर सकेगी सिकनेस को, एंड वी वोंट बी रियली हेल्दी. ओके. नंबर 3, व्हेन यू डू नॉट गेट इनफ स्लीप यू मे वेक अप grumpy and in a bad mood. So what happens? अक्सर बच्चे होते हैं ना जो बहुत लेट सोते हैं, and when they wake up really late as well in the morning, they are very grumpy. All the time. I'm hungry. I don't want to talk to anyone. What else do they say?
Like, I'm hungry. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do anything. I don't want to study.
I just want to sleep.
Yes. They just feel lazy and grumpy, and they are in a really bad mood. And when you do not get enough sleep, it may be hard for you to do your work at school because your mind won't be fresh. You won't be fresh. You won't be able to concentrate and focus on your work.
I have to wake early in my school.
When there are school days, then you wake up really early. But even if you're at home these days, still you must get up early, because then you will have lots and lots of time to play, to do something creative, to do something
do some
artwork and study as well with a
arts
fresh
and
mind.
craft.
Yes. So then you will have ample time to do lots and lots of work. Okay. So this was number 1 point to be a good child is get enough sleep. Like this. Okay.
Like this boy.
Yes. Okay. So what's next to be a good child? Wake up early. So when you go to bed early at night and when you have a good night's sleep, you must wake up early as well. Okay.
Like me.
Like Vanya, she wakes up really early even when all of us are sleeping. Okay. Number 1, look here.
And
He's awake
hey,
and he looks fresh as well.
hey, I'm not coming.
That's okay.
Am I?
We need to show this picture. Okay. Number 1, if you get up early, you will have plenty of time to start your way in a good way. You have lots and lots of time to do so many things.
Time to eat, time to play, time to do artwork and so much stuff.
Yes. For example, what do you have to do? What you should do when you wake up in the morning? The first thing that you should do is
eat food, eat breakfast.
Are you sure? Even before that, what's the first thing that you should be able to do in the morning? That is to pray Fajr. Okay? So, if you wake up early, you must pray your Fajr on time. You know Fajr kaun si namaz hoti hai? Do you know the names of the 5 prayers that we do in a day? Can we revise them?
Yes.
Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. Okay. So the first prayers that's early in the morning is Fajr. ठीक है? तो सुबह उठ के हम फजर की नमाज पढ़ें. That you can do. Then eat a healthy breakfast. Yummy, healthy and rich kind of breakfast.
Rich?
Yes, which is full of nutrition and
like a
yummy.
Sandwich?
Maybe, yes, or a paratha or some egg. Yes. And then get ready for school. So when there are school days, you have to wake up early and get up and be ready for the school. But if the schools are off these days,
when it's school time, I just wake not early. When it's not school time, I just wake up early.
You wake up early, so that's what she does most of the time. Okay, so you can get ready for school and arrive to class on time. Number 3, if you wake up early, you will also have time to say the morning azkar. You know, कुछ azkar, कुछ दुआएं होती हैं जो हमें morning में और evening में ज़रूर पढ़नी चाहिए. So go and ask your mama. She's going to tell you about those duas and prayers. छोटी छोटी books होती हैं, उसके अंदर भी लिखी भी होती हैं. There are so many duas that you can do in the morning. Okay, that we do. And in evening as well. So if we wake up early, only then all of this is possible. So number 2 was wake up early. Okay. So
like me.
number 3. What do you think that is? What's this boy doing? This boy is doing his homework. Do you do your homework on time?
Yes.
Yes, we all do. Good homework habits. What are good homework habits? Let's read about it.
Wake up early and then do our homework when we have a prayer and done our breakfast.
Okay. So, number 1, write your homework in an agenda each day so you do not forget what assignments are due and when they are due. So, first thing that you need to do is that make a list. ठीक है, आपने एक एजेंडा, एक लिस्ट बनानी है कि आज मुझे कौन कौन से टास्क करने हैं.
Like you have to, like you have these days, do you have online work? And on online work, you should see you have a timetable and write it all up in one paper.
Yes. So these days, since we get the online homework and we have to do lots of things, and sometimes we forget what has been done and what's still left. So what we can do is कि हम एक list बना लें and we can write subject wise what assignments or homeworks are due and what are we supposed to do for the day. Number 2, if you do not understand something in class, raise your hand. So if you cannot understand anything in the class when teacher is speaking, what do you need to do? Raise your hand.
Don't interrupt.
Don't interrupt, okay, because that's not nice. And when the teacher gives you permission, tell the teacher what you need help with. So it's better to raise your hand, ask your questions, whatever questions you have in your mind, you must ask them, okay? Number 3,
if that's a last homework and then you don't know, and then afterwards it's homework, you cannot have a chance.
Okay, have a study routine. For example, do your homework each day before going to play. So you have to set your time. किस टाइम पे आपने बैठ के अपना होमवर्क करना है. Okay, maybe for example these days since you're at home, what you can do is that when you wake up in the morning, when you're done with your breakfast, उसके बाद आप बैठ के, because you have a fresh mind at that time, and also sorry, don't forget to do morning exercises first. उसके बाद बैठ के आप अपनी लिस्ट बना सकते हैं.
If you forgot to do your exercise, you can do it after your meal.
Yeah, maybe after like 2 hours of your meal. Okay, so then you can but just set your time every day कि मैंने रोज़ाना I have to sit at, for example, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 to 12, or any time that you can set up for your homework. Have a place in the house where you study and do your homework. Make sure it is a place where you will not be distracted easily. So what you have to do, you need to have a designated place जहाँ पे आपने बैठ के homework करना है. So it should be a good place. Yes, silence should be there. Everybody must observe silence over there. वहाँ पे ज़्यादा distraction ना हो. वहाँ पे light अच्छी होनी चाहिए. Yes, do not get into some extra things के बीच में.
If someone comes, you see there will be so much distractions and everyone will say to you something to do and you will be distracted and you will leave your homework.
So you need to have a designated place for your study, for your homework. एक अच्छा सा table होना चाहिए, chair होना चाहिए, it should be comfortable, and your eye level should be very straight and right in front of your screen या फिर copy notebook. बहुत ज़्यादा bent नहीं होना चाहिए. So your posture should also be right. Okay?
You should take a table and chair.
Yes, a table and chair like this boy is doing. See, it's got a nice clean place to study. Okay, number 5, try to do as much of your homework as you can by yourself. ठीक है, ये नहीं कहना कि पहले मामा आए. ठीक है, क्योंकि पहले आपने सेटअप खुद करना है, उसके बाद आपने अपनी लिस्ट एंड एजेंडा बनाना है. Okay, when you're done with that, and you have to put all things that you might require while doing your homework. For example, pencil, pen, eraser,
and copy.
All these things should be available to you conveniently.
And a chair, table.
और उसके बाद जो काम आप easy tasks हैं, simple tasks हैं, that you can do by yourself. और उसके बाद it is fine to ask your parents for help after you have tried your best to complete your work by yourself.
especially you should do one nice technique.
What's that?
That is very easy, simple, and you should do your copy work first and then the screen work, so it will be more easier for you.
You know why? Because these days, since you're getting online homework, so what Vanya is suggesting is that first you do your the work that you have been assigned, for example, from the workbook pages and all those things, because your mind would be fresh. And after that, at the end, you can do the screen work, okay? The videos that you have to watch specifically. Okay, so this was about good homework habits. Do you have good homework habits?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next good thing is protecting your ears. Oh my God, what is this? Okay. How do we protect our ears? Sorry, we have to see where this page was. Okay.
Sorry, it was not protected.
Yes. Number one, protect your ears from damage by staying away from noisy places or by not staying too long. कहीं पे बहुत ज़्यादा noise pollution, शोर है, it's very noisy, it's loud.
Like if you go in a place or a mall, there is so much noise and you should not stay long there.
Do not stay long there because it can damage your ears. And आजकल तो we are all at home, I mean, not going here and there, so it's actually good for our ears.
In our house, in our house, our family members should do that, but you have to not stay long enough. There's so much noise.
Yes. Number two, listening to audio equipment with the volume high can damage your ears. So sometimes what we do is कि जब हम कोई music या कोई audio या कुछ भी सुन रहे होते हैं, what do we like to do sometimes? We just want to put up, really high sounds. लेकिन उसमें क्या
like a guitar.
Maybe some instruments as well. Maybe some toys are so annoying. They've got very loud music, so you need to
like my
be very
guitar.
careful. That's very noisy actually. So आपको क्या करना है कि जब भी आप कुछ सुन रहे हैं कोई भी ऑडियो, so please keep the volume low. ठीक है?
But its volume can be low.
Yeah, you can reduce the volume.
If you can just put it on the carpet or something.
Okay, number three, keep the volume low on earphones and other audio equipment. And this is especially very important because these days, since you're watching a lot of online videos and listening to the audios because of your homework stuff, usme you're mostly using earphones and headphones. So you have to be very careful. If you put it like really loud, तो हमारे ears damage हो सकते हैं. So you need to be careful. If you're using the
ears,
they're so cute and they're so beneficial for us, so please take care of them.
So
if you're using earphones or headphones, so please be very careful. Volume को आपने बहुत ज़्यादा loud नहीं करना. And when you listen to audio equipment, remember that others around you may be disturbed if the volume is too high, like Vanya's guitar. We sometimes get disturbed. No, not now. Thank you. Okay, so this point is very important. If you're listening to something and the volume is really high, it can be bothersome for you. Not only for you but also for so many other people around you. ठीक है? तो हमें बहुत ज़्यादा केयर करनी है कि हम इतने noisy ना हो जाएं कि हम दूसरों को भी disturb करें की वजह से, because that's not good. We should not hurt others by our behavior. We should be very careful and take care of others around us.
And should not just take so much noisy stuff and make it up.
Okay, so today we learned some good habits, and Can you just recall them? Let's do that. Number 1,
there was
get enough
sleep.
sleep. Number 2,
Wake up early.
wake up early. Number 3,
Um,
good
homework
habits. And number 4, protecting your ears. So we learned these 4 habits. And आज के आपके tasks यही हैं कि you have to follow all these things that you have learned and then share with us what do you do, and next
Make
time
a video.
yeah, you can make a video as well. और आपने हमें ये भी बताना है और प्रॉमिस करके बताना है कि नेक्स्ट टाइम आप कौन सा काम नहीं करते थे which you're going to start doing from now onwards. Maybe you're not an early riser, but you can promise yourself कि कल से I have to wake up early. Or maybe you don't have really good homework habits which you need to improve. So you need to tell us about your good habits and your promises कि आप कल से या आज से आप कौन सी गुड हैबिट्स को इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे अपनी लाइफ में. ठीक है. So thank you very much all of you for listening to us, and please follow all these things and tell others about these good habits as well so they can improve their lives as well and be healthy. So see you next time. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.